Oh, hi. Hello. I'm home alone and I'm low on sleep. And I have allergies, which basically means I'm drunk. That's like a sober person's drunk. That's how when you're sober, you just need to stay up really late and have allergies, and then you'll feel like drunk people do. My hair looked really bad, so I just put on this wig, which I feel like it kind of gives me like a cyberpunk vibe, but I've never actually worn it out. I only to like get sushi the other day, but I didn't really even like go into, like I just picked up the sushi, so like, anyway. I'm doing appliances now, and we have 2 blenders. We have like a his and hers blender, okay? Mine is the Ninja. Best blender on the planet. I've been using this since I did that bodybuilding shit in high school. It's just, I think it might even just be like a food processor, but get yourself a Ninja. That was a stupid transition. I'm literally right here. Right, we got the egg bites, almond milk iced latte. We got a protein bar. What the fuck? You only put 1 shot in this? Come on. I become like a completely different person when I'm by myself sometimes. I'm a lot more adventurous when I'm by myself, and I think maybe it's just, I honestly think it's because I'm sort of self-sacrificing by default. And so I'll just do what other people want to do because I like, you know, I want them to have a good time. So I just end up doing what other people want to do. And then it's not until I'm alone when I'm like doing what I actually want to do. I also think that like when you travel by yourself or when you go out by yourself, even like the grocery store, people are kind of weird. Like they don't want to talk to you if you're with another person. Or there's like this barrier, like you're already busy with this other person, so people don't approach you, especially not men, because I think there's this like, some sort of like bro code. And maybe I think a lot of times it is out of like respect, but like, yeah, like guys do not come up and talk to you, especially if you're with another person. But if you're by yourself, sometimes that's a great thing, sometimes it's an awful thing. When you just like want to make friends, and talk to people, it's nice to get approached, you know? Thought of the day. Today is September 19th. Turns out we signed the lease for the wrong unit. We were supposed to move our U-Haul down there 4 days ago when we went down, and then I was just gonna like stay there pretty much, do my thing, go shopping, get some decor, but we didn't because we didn't know if we were gonna actually be able to move into that unit. Our cats have just been chilling in Atlanta by themselves for a minute. They're doing fine. We got into the right unit. I've been crashing at my friend's house because we had I have a show on the 28th, and my friend is also my guitarist, so I've been wanting to just like make sure all of the rehearsals are good and all of that's down, so I was hanging out for that. Today I'm going down there, okay? We don't have a bed there, we don't have a couch there, we don't have anything there, it's just empty. So I'm going from like a month and a half of just like non-stop people and stuff to be down there in an empty apartment for like 4 days by myself. I wanna go down there and I wanna write because I have some music things for next year and I wanna get a head start on them. I write the best when I'm alone. I'm hoping that like the vibe change inspires me because I've done a lot of exciting things in the last 6 weeks and I kind of need an outlet for it. So I'm gonna go write. You know, this is the state of my car. It's not good. It's not good. We made it. I didn't quite make it to the house tour yesterday because I went to sleep. I went to the pool because I was really cold last night. Like, everything else was fine, but I was freezing cold. So, went to the pool, sat in the sun, warmed up, Now I'm gonna give you a sort of empty house tour. Hi, it's present day me. I decided that since it's been 6 months since the footage that you just saw was made, that I could actually kind of put together a little like actual apartment tour for you. So this is the apartment that I've been living at for the last 7 months. This bedroom has a balcony. Right now I just put the cat litter out here because I don't know where a dumpster is. This could be a cool hammock porch situation. The deal was that if we moved to Atlanta, I get a messy room. That was the deal, and this is my messy room. So this is probably gonna be the studio, dress up room. This is my studio slash guest room slash stuff room. It sort of looks like a little girl's bedroom in here, and I'm trying to fix that. If anybody wants a place to sleep, this is the room for that. It's always been really important for me to have a place for people to sleep when they come visit. When I lived in Los Angeles, no one has extra room when you live in a city like that, so I didn't have anybody come visit me for years, and so it's just really important for me to have a space for that. And it's also where I record a lot of my demos, and so I wanted a space that was mine to really do that in, even if it's just me sitting on the floor. Do like some green vibes in here, maybe like do the vinyl wrap stuff. And this is like actual stone. We have the downstairs bathroom. Honestly, it looks way better when it's dark in here. When I'm overstimulated, I go to this room because I know that no one's going to come down here, so that's very, very nice. We're gonna put, I think, the couch here, more seating shit here, all of this stuff. So this is the living room. We got this like modular couch so that we could rearrange it, you know, if I get bored. I'm kind of obsessed with hanging things, so we have a bunch of these sticks that I found at a secondhand store that we wrap lights around, a bunch of driftwood, plants, future plant holders. And then like for movie nights, you can like move the couches around to create like a big square. So it's like a couch nest situation. Somehow we unintentionally themed our house jungle themed. Everything in here has like an African animal on it, or an Asian animal. This table is actually one of the things that we made for the last house, so it was like a 3-day process, but this is one of those things that I had on my crazy Pinterest board, thinking that I was going to stick on tile and vinyl wrap the house into looking like a completely different place, but we did get this table out of it. It's the same thing with these things. This is our not so fine art. I went through a phase where I was obsessed with doing plaster art. They're not very good, but they're in my house, so it doesn't matter. This is one of my favorite paintings. It's from my trip in Cusco. And it looks just like the outside of the shop that I bought it in. There's a room, which is pretty big. Even though I already have a full bathroom upstairs, a full bathroom downstairs, for some reason I always do my makeup in front of the mirror, like on the floor. And I think it's just because I can't get close enough in the bathroom because there's this barrier of the counter. Alright, one last thing from present day me. I just wanted to drop in the fact that it's pretty cool to like, I've always had a hard time valuing nice things, and I don't really know why that is. Like, I can appreciate it, but it's just like not something I strive to have. But I will say that it is nice to be able to just like buy a new couch. Couches are expensive. I don't know why. But it's nice to be able to like even have that as an option, because it wasn't but like 5 years ago when I was dumpster diving for like decorations for my house, and that never bothered me. Like I never like felt bad about that. I definitely turned it into some like whimsical experience of like I'm finding cool things in the trash. But it's definitely nice to not have to do that, to have the option. You know, we can still go dig in the trash if we want to, but we don't have to. That's nice. So anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there. We're doing great. This is I don't want to call it like a hustling period, because I kind of hate that word. I hate that word so much. I do see this period as being more of a focused period, I guess, and I'm kind of pivoting from some of the things that I've been focusing on before. So I'm just trying to set myself up for success living here. I'm probably gonna go out, do some adventuring today. Yeah, that's gonna end my vlog. Okay, I've been here for like 5 days by myself. I initially came here to catch a vibe, to try and write. I like to write by myself. I thought, hey, this would be a great opportunity to be by myself and write. Negative, because I can't catch a vibe. There's no vibe in here, okay?